Anthony Parinello, Selling to Vito, the very important top officer. Dive into the world of top-level executive selling through Selling to Vito, the very important top officer. This book summary will guide you on how to shift your mindset and position yourself as a business equal to engage with high-level decision makers, known as Vitos. Gain insights on identifying who Vitos are within organizations, learn the importance of understanding the influence and authority network, and discover how to communicate effectively with Vitos and their associates. Become proficient in crafting impactful letters, following up with well-executed phone calls, and preparing for successful meetings.
Selling to the top. To succeed in selling to the top executive of an organization, also known as Vito, very important top officer, you must position yourself as a business equal and understand what motivates them. A Vito is not always the CEO, but rather an executive with influence in decision-making. There are 4 groups that make up a company's influence and authority network, with Vitos being at the top, followed by managers and directors, intellects or technical specialists, and finally consumers or internal product end users. To reach Vitos, focus on benefits, while managers and directors focus on advantages, and intellects or Seymours focus on features. Consumers are not part of the decision-making process and are interested in functions. Reaching Vito, a guide. If you want to reach Vito, you must be thoroughly prepared and present yourself as someone of equal stature. Vito is not interested in the micro-picture but is interested in increasing market share and delivering profits. You need to acquaint yourself with Vito's industry and its challenges, as well as Vito's own preoccupations for staying on top of the game. Knowing intimate details about Vito's company is not as crucial as having a working knowledge of Vito's industry. Craft a powerful letter that contains specific, verifiable information that communicates benefits. To make your letter stand out, send it on plain white paper, in a plain white envelope, with a regular stamp. Mastering the follow-up phone call. Learn how to make a powerful first impression on Vito during business development calls, and foster credibility by providing value, aligning with his vision and goals, and meeting his expectations. After delivering a compelling sales letter, your follow-up phone call must pack a punch and establish a powerful first impression with your potential customer, Vito. The idea is to engage him in a conversation and make it clear that he's in control. By following certain steps, you can provoke an interruption from him, indicating your equal stature. To begin with, address him by his full name or by his title as a means of showing appropriate respect. Although you may not know his entire schedule, show awareness that his time is valuable and make an immediate and well-crafted transition to the subject matter. Deliver a version of your sales letter and reinforce the distinctive points of your offering. As the conversation unfolds, it's essential to steer the discussion towards Vito's perspective, vision, and aspirations for his company within a given timeframe. Ask what he's looking for in potential partnerships with suppliers, which will help you cater your offering and identify possible synergies. You can also discuss the standards you need to meet to obtain his business, which will reinforce his perception that you are offering valuable solutions that align with his goals. Keep in mind that the fastest way to build credibility is by demonstrating that you're willing to go the extra mile to fulfill your promises. By fostering engagement, demonstrating understanding of his needs, and focusing on a mutually beneficial conversation, you can establish a strong foundation for a potential partnership with Vito's company. Getting your foot in the door, a guide to reaching Vito. Are you struggling to reach Vito, the all-important decision-maker in your target company? Don't give up just yet. This book excerpt offers a step-by-step guide to getting past Vito's gatekeepers and making a compelling pitch. The author advises calling Vito's assistant first, using your rehearsed opening statement to pique their interest. If that fails, leave a well-crafted voicemail message that showcases your unique value proposition. If you still can't reach Vito, send a fax or express concerned humor in your subsequent message. If you're already stuck in a Seymour sand trap, the author suggests using a pigeonhole recovery letter to enlist a senior player in your company to get the ball rolling. Above all, strive to leave the door open for a return visit. With patience, persistence, and resourcefulness, you can overcome the roadblocks and win the favor of Vito. Winning over Vito. When preparing for a presentation to Vito, one must pay attention to even the smallest details and be mindful of his preferences. The key is to focus entirely on the prospect and his objectives, refraining from talking too much about oneself or the company. It's essential to know who will be present during the meeting and gain everyone's approval before advancing the presentation. The support materials used must be appropriate for the message, prospect, and audience. After presenting to Vito, follow-up meetings to keep him informed of progress are critical, even if delegated to Seymour. Maintaining business relationships. Closing a deal is not the end of a sales process, rather it is a new beginning towards a client's trust building. After signing contracts, the next step is to provide promised values. Once established as worthy, one can approach Vitos for potential leads. It is advised to start with current clients and let primary contacts know about it. Strengthening business relationships is a long-term investment that must grow in value to maintain Vito's interest and business.
The summary of Selling to Vito, the very important top officer, equips you with the knowledge and skills to successfully target high-level decision-makers in an organization. By understanding Vitos, their role in the influence and authority network, and their motivations, you can become a master at engaging with them. Harness the power of a well-structured letter, persuasive phone calls, and well-prepared meetings to captivate a Vito's attention. Additionally, understanding your initial contact's role and their influence in the procurement process proves vital. Arm yourself with these shrewd strategies and take your sales career to new heights by partnering with Vitos to reach mutual goals.